Hi. Hi, Mana. Hi. You know there's a new floof up there. You could go investigate that. It'll take a while for them to actually sleep in the new floof, and I knew that. Um, oh, I knew that when I bought it. So, what can you do? Let's see. Da 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 da. Where are we at in this quest actually? Okay, so we gotta go. We gotta go. Talk to the intern. You have to go talk to the intern again and be like, hey, here's all the evidence that you've been fucking it up. So stop fucking it up. Stop fucking it up. Dun 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 dun. Run, 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 run. Audio tour.
Please visit the Purpleberry Nut Hut to purchase an audio tour today.
I mean, we're gonna do that, so. Hey. Anna. Let's talk.
Back again, eh? I knew you couldn't resist my charms for long.
I know,
Let
right?
me know if there's anything I can help you with. Unless you already have, and I've forgotten. In which case, I probably won't forget a second time.
I found a strange substance on the processing console. That have something to do with you?
Well, maybe. I might have had a supersized cup of mixed purpleberry punch and lemon slap that I might have knocked over when I was running routine diagnostics. Look, I know what you're thinking, but I have the proper permit to mix those drinks. I just left it in my other work uniform.
I don't know if I believe her, but she's really trying her best.
Hey, we have a lot of uniforms. It's hard keeping track of all your belongings.
Did you dump the drink before or after you removed the console's control panel cover?
How did you notice? The diagnostic normally takes hours, and that's only if humidity's low. I wanted to take the initiative to try and make it faster.
I found a toxic mix of fertilizer and weed killer on some purpleberry saplings. Thoughts?
Why should weed killer affect saplings? Weed killer. It's in the name. It should kill only weeds. That really seems like it's more on product design than on me.
Oh my god. Seems a bunch of our exterminator mechanicals were on the warpath. Know anything about that?
Well, yes. The orchards are becoming overrun with pests. Usually we give workers handguns and tell them to go to town, which results in many injured workers and a few dead sprats. Our exterminator automax only kill mosquitoes, and even then, only if an exec somehow ended up in the orchards during a pollinization cycle. So I decided to do some reprogramming. The reprogramming was easy until I locked myself out of the terminal. Then, when I was running away from the bots, I dropped the terminal access card somewhere in the orchards.
Engineering 45. Bots were shooting anything larger than a mosquito. Must not have recalibrated targets.
Believe me, I know that now. Guess I did sort of mess that one up. Law's alive. I really did think I was doing good by the orchards, but with all that you've told me, it sounds like I've done much more harm. I know it's a lot to ask, but is there a chance you could vouch for me to my boss? It might not seem like it, but I've been trying to take the initiative. I really do want to help.
There's no harm in trying to make things better. I'll talk to your boss.
Wow. Thank you so much. You do this for me and I'll make sure to do whatever I can to make things better.
I'm real proud of you, Captain.
Alright, so we gotta talk to the boss. I think... Isn't there a workbench in here? Wait, first of all, we can pick that door. And secondly... No, it's not in here. I love how this one, fine. This one, thieving. What the hell? Alright. We're gonna pick this door.
You make it look so easy.
Ah. Just doing a quick check. Cool. Alright. There's definitely aggro things that direction. We are definitely going to end up going that direction. But let's quick travel, actually, right over here. And talk to the boss. Make sure we are equipped properly. We are indeed. Alright. Let's talk to the boss.
You're back, I see. Glad Slug hasn't managed to scare you off.
I think it's more of a wonder that nothing in these law-forsaken orchards has managed to kill them.
I mean, I've seen
How's the
those slugs out
investigation
there.
going? You got a complete report for me yet?
Hi! Hey, Sweet Pea. You want to come lay with Mom? Hi, Sophie. Isn't Sophie time? I mean, it is 4. Usually Sophie comes at 4. Come on. Come on. No, I'm still streaming for a while, Bobo. You have to let me use my keyboard, okay? I love you. I know it. I know. You're a very good boy. Burr, 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 burr. I know. What a rotten cat. Okay. Yeah, scratch your face. Good job. I've completed my investigation.
All right. Let's hear the details.
A drink was spilled over the processing console, shorting it out.
A drink? I ain't never heard of no saboteur dumping drinks all over equipment to destroy it. I hate to say it, but that sounds more like worker carelessness.
How many times do I have to tell you this, old man? Slug isn't behind your problems. Slug wouldn't even need to cause you problems. Your own workers do enough.
I took care of the roaming exterminator automax.
Huh. You didn't destroy any of them?
Nope.
Reckon I would have lost that bet. Thanks.
One less expense for you to explain to your bosses, Hathaway. Lucky you.
So what were the fine details of the sabotage anyhow? Were Slug's lackeys trying to get the mechanicals to kill all our Waskitos?
You're worried that Slug is trying to mess with your livelihood.
Of course. And what better way to do that than by targeting our pollinizers? They'd be a hell of a pain to kill manually. But if you set the mechanicals to do it...
In your delusional fantasy, the Waskitos wouldn't be out until next pollinization cycle. Wouldn't someone notice the rampant mechanicals beforehand?
That seems like a question you should be asking yourself.
See, I know that it wasn't because of that. Is there a way to manually initiate a pollination cycle?
Well, yes, it's possible to manually start and end cycles in hive control, but we keep a careful watch on it. And there have been no non-Rizzo's personnel in or out.
Stop wasting everyone's time, Hathaway. What you're proposing is infinitely less likely than an idiot maneuver by one of your incompetent workers.
Yep.
I won't hear any further slander.
Okay. An herbicide was mixed in with the fertilizer, which ended up killing the saplings.
Ha! Knew Slug was behind the damn sabotage.
Please. We're subtle, but that's too subtle. If we wanted to destroy your saplings, you'd have known them by the blackened remnants of their stems, not some half-assed poisoning. Let's go through this one final time so even you can't confuse it, Hathaway. Slug didn't do a damn thing to your orchards. You're chasing ghosts.
Talk about ghosts all you like, but someone was screwing with my orchards. If it wasn't Slug, then who the hell was it?
Well then, Anna Summers caused your problems, but she didn't do it on purpose.
Summers? The intern? I didn't really take her for a meddlesome type. But now that I think about it, that's why she'd be a perfect saboteur.
She's not a saboteur.
I'll deal with her later. Right now, we of the orchards have to settle things with Slug. I reckon that you're about as impartial a third party as we're gonna get. Can you mediate?
Ah, what the hell. The orchardist seems to get off on complicating what should be a simple deal, but at this point, I just want to be paid and go. The pollen in the air is agitating.
Alright, so I'm not going to say if either of you sprat fucks bicker for a second longer, I will rip your tongues out. Not gonna say that. Um, yeah, persuade 65. Rizzo's will have bits to spare after the Brown unveiling. Could pay then, with interest.
Never like paying bits if I ain't gotta, but you're right. If we get production finished now, we'll be able to pay later. Thoughts, Slug Boy?
I think that's the first interesting suggestion I've heard since our back and forth began. Slug can wait for an increase in costs. I hope we won't have this conversation again.
Now that that's out of the way, we can discuss the intern. If she was really causing all that trouble, I will delight in severing her from her job.
Your intern confessed to being inept. She honestly seemed like she just wanted to help.
Even if I were inclined to believe you, that's some damn severe incompetence you're talking about. I still wouldn't want someone like that working the orchards.
Perhaps you could be of use to each other.
What the hell are you proposing? Let her burn the orchards down while I stand behind her and applaud? We ain't got nothing to exchange.
The intern's an earnest worker. I bet she'd do an excellent job with your guidance.
She wants to help, does she? You know what? I'll call your bluff. She can keep at it with close supervision, but if she screws up even once, she's out. Here's your pay, with a little extra for getting to the bottom of things. It's gonna be real interesting in the orchards for the foreseeable future. Thanks, I guess.
You're welcome, I guess. Thanks for the moolahs. Oh, can we buy the tours? Wait. I'm gonna talk to the crazy person. With the... She's possessed.
Thanks for visiting Rizzo's Purpleberry Orchards, where insects and workers alike are always busy bees. Now I'd love to get you something, maybe a couple somethings. Whatever you like, I can sell it to you at a low, low price.
I heard you sell tour tickets here.
Oh, I'm so glad you said that. Our tours are my fourth favorite subject. Every part of the orchards is so rich with Rizzo's lore. Buy a tour ticket and anoint yourself with knowledge.
What are my options?
We have 3 tour options: Premium, Premium Plus, and the Golden Ticket. Each option is wonderful in its own special way. Premium includes a 10-minute pass to the Sprat Petting Zoo. Premium Plus comes with a novelty Purpleberry and Amber, and the Golden Ticket is audio-guided in addition to being self-guided.
I'll buy a ticket.
Which kind would you like?
How much are they? I want the golden ticket.
You're in luck. We have 1 left. Normally they're 100 bits, but seeing how I'm sold out of everything else, I can give it to you for just 90. How does that sound?
90 bits? That's it?
That's great.
Absolutely. Goodbye. So now we have a ticket. So, when we see these things, we can go like this and go boop.
Here we have the Rizzo's Purpleberry Nut Hut trademark. All manner of cool drinks and sweet treats are available at nominal cost to slake your thirst and satiate your hunger. These include, but are not limited to, Rizzo's Nanner Spank Fresh, Spanks Even Harder, Rizzo's Ground Up, Pound Up fruit drinks made with mostly berries and twigs, and Rizzo's Mini Purpleberry Sweet Balls. We hope your visit here will stifle any unlawful urges to pick fruit in the orchards.
Take that. Alright, so that quest is done. So we can now, we can track Helen's quest again. Which is not tracking for us because we're, we're supposed to follow the things. Which we will do. Okay. I think it sent us this way. Here we go. Oh, here we are. Boop.
Rizzo's would be remiss to fail to mention the Orchard Storage Warehouse. Without this impressive-looking building, there would simply be no orchards. Gaze in amazement at the impressive construction of the front door, the sleek roof and glittering piping, the lush walls keeping this gem hidden from the rest of the orchards. This warehouse is truly, truly a wonder. One can only guess at the secrets contained within.
I mean, I've been in there. It's not that secret. Okay.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
We'll find it just so that it
Congratulations, Inspector.
goes away.
You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Point of interest, conservatory.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Stand in awe before our huge Rizzo's Hothouse Conservatory trademark. This building hosts almost as many plant breeds as we have delicious products. Almost. Are you wondering about that omnipresent warm and fragrant mist? That's just our all-natural fertilizing spray, made of pureed Cysty Pig waste products. From nature, back to nature. Our spray is part of the cycle of life.
Yikes.
Note, Rizzo's discourages inhalation of its safe and natural liquid fertilizer. In case of accidental inhalation, please record any unusual effects and give that record to the nearest Rizzo's employee as quickly as possible.
Uh-huh.
Remember, you are part of the Rizzo's family. Be kind to your family.
Okay.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Hey, what are you doing in here? Are you authorized to be in the conservatory? Are you trying to give me a heart attack? Are you my ex-wife? No, she fell off the side of Eridanos under mysterious circumstances 6 years ago, conveniently rendering our marriage contract null.
Oh.
You must be the new, groundskeeper? That can't be it either, seeing how the new one hasn't died yet. Just who are you?
Intelligence. That's a hard question to answer. Who am I, really? Who are any of us? I'm a freelance captain. I've been hired to investigate Halcyon Helen's murder.
An inspector? Well, I don't think you'll find any evidence here. You're welcome to ask what you want, seeing how I figure you would anyway. Bleeding hell. Standing up like this makes a body forget how stiff he gets, bent over plants all day. Oh, seems I'm not as young as I feel.
Did Halcyon Helen come through here?
Indeed. Tromped in and out of the conservatory with no heed for anyone else. Good thing none of my charges were damaged. Starlet or not, I would have had a harsh word for her. I heard she pushed her way into a tour of the RR&DD labs not soon after. She's just a serial actress. Yet she acts like she's deserved of the same access as a co-CEO. Well, she's not going anywhere ever again. Which is a shame, of course. Taken too soon and all.
You're a botanist, right? What do you do for Rizzo's?
I sit inside and I look at plants. Goal is usually to make Rizzo's fruit products hardier and sweeter, but for every success, there are a couple of hundred failures. Example, tried breeding native Tripicale with a foreign strain. Would have called it Hexticale. In the end, it bred so fast, workers were swallowed up before they could harvest it. That one, I think, can be attributed to the waspitos. Some lament their irritability, but their productivity is unmatched. What's a few dead workers in the architect's designs?
Waspitos are those angry flying bugs, right?
You say angry. I say efficient. Not only can our waspitos defend themselves, but Rizzo's investments as well. They come through the orchards only during pollination cycles, as dictated by our hive control operators. which means that visitors usually aren't on the receiving ends of their stingers.
Engineering 65. But if something goes wrong in hive control, the mosquitoes could get out.
Well, yes, if there's an equipment malfunction. The pollinization cycle will have to be manually shut down, which means traveling to hive control while the mosquitoes swarm.
Okay, goodbye.
Timeline. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Those are steel, the other ones weren't. So weird. Okay, we already...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
More footprints.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Huh.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Why are there footprints here? Going into the potting shed? Huh. I'll just steal what's in here because... nobody's in here, so... Alright, what's this? Get out! Part of this note are illegible due to dirt and crushed purpleberry smudges. The writing you can make out is as follows. Helen, I know I told you I'd stumbled onto the scoop of a lifetime, but neither of us could have guessed just how deep this would go. Now some slug from the docks is looking for me, asking a lot of questions. It's time to get out. Do you hear me? Don't waste time packing. Just go as soon as you read this. You'll know where to meet me. Tonight, 10 p.m. in the Grand Ballroom. If I don't show, take the next ship out of here and don't look back. B. Okay. Soxy? I heard you chirping, boo-boo. You can feel the heat. It's very hot in here. And slightly uncomfortable. 'Cause it's very hot in here. What are we at right now? What does the universe say? It's not that bad, actually. Oh, but the air quality is actually bad. So, I'll have to be careful around the air conditioners. How's my water cup? Let's see. Well, I had my break a little bit ago. And I got up and walked around and I went and I put in a new ice cube and brand new water. So that I had new water. So I'm doing pretty good. Because I went and got a refill. Like an adult. Gross. So... footprints?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Yeah, footprints. Sophie, you're so fat.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Keep following the footprints. Oh, it was this way. Because this was the way that we were going before we went back to report. This is where we killed the primals. There may still be primals. I don't see any. of the mock apples. Pile driver. What? What are you? Oh, perfect for bashing rocks and skulls. Two-handed melee with a special effect of knockout. Not nearly as much damage, but yeah, I will end up leveling that up probably and giving it to Parvati because I prefer her to have a two-hander. Yeah. Alright. Okay, okay. We didn't go explore that. Prizzos. Let's see. Oh, we need our... Oh, there's an access card.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
It's like a picnic? The shaft of the tossball stick is bent and cracked, exceeding tossball regulation requirements. The end of the tossball stick is matted with Rizzo's dark matter
Wicker detected, embedded within the chunks of dark matter.
products.
Wicker is not a known ingredient of the dark matter product.
Strength, even I would have had a difficult time breaking one of these by accident. Examine the end of the stick. It looks as though somebody used this tossball stick to completely obliterate a picnic basket. Maybe it's some kind of upper-class mating ritual? Sometimes this, like, freezes
The
up.
only members of
There
the
we go.
tossball team strong enough to crack a stick in two are the dedicated hackers, like Black Hole Birdie. Whatever Ms. Ruth Bellamy must have relayed to the tossball hacker during their picnic together instigated a furious increase in his usual strength threshold by 52%.
Let's not jump to conclusions. There are drunk primals stomping around. One of them could have broken it.
That's true. There's a lot of booze over here. So, like, there's all... You know what? He might have proposed to her. Like, the chocolates, and you've got rose petals, like... He might have... And this is like a quote-unquote romantic overlook, I guess? He might have proposed to her, and she said no. That might be what happened here. But I don't know. Let's take this card. This is a key card for the Rizzo's Research and Development District Labs. If you're reading this warning anywhere other than the RR and DD Labs, please return it to the RR and DD Labs for an only moderate extreme pay deduction and a mild reduction of working fingers. Take that. Search the picnic for clues. Done. Enter the RR and DD Labs. So... that is going to be over there. Oh, it's that area I was literally just like, we didn't go through this. What is this? So, right. We don't need our investigator thing. We're not going to pull that out unless it beeps at us. Because we need to have our gun ready for action. Considering how many weird things. Those fucking... things with their infections. Those people with their infections are everywhere. Groundskeeper's shack. Take that. Open up. What's in here? Oh, there's all sorts of stuff. It's also steely stuff. What about that? Ooh. The Dissident Queen, Chapter 1. Continued. Haha, are those Halcyon Helen and Typhon Tim I spy, crouching in the dark like terrified sprats? A fine job you two did on my ship. Most of my crew was torn to bits by the rampaging beasts. I have found you to pay you back, with interest. I say we defer that payment, shouted Typhon Tim, and his hand flew to his holstered automag. Ere his fingers even touched by the weapon's grip, he was struck 15 times in the face by a hail of bullets from Mercer's weapons, at which point he promptly expired. Helen, cool as usual in the face of death, hefted her bottle of nearly 100% meal grub-free purpleberry liqueur and hurled it toward the villain. Her aim was true as ever, and the projectile struck Mercer in the forehead, knocking him out so soundly he could not even utter a curse. Fine aim, ma'am, said a woman close by, once the other patrons' cheers subsided. Though I must say I am sorry for your friend. As was I at first. But then I witnessed what lay in the wake of those bullets. Look. And as she gestured at what was left of Typhon Tim's head, something small and black began to wriggle amongst the gore. Oh, dun dun dun. Okay. I hope they put those magazines in our,
Making it look easy.
in our room, like the other magazines from Gorgon. With, what's his face?
Here we go.
Really? I didn't reload?
I just want to be your friend.
Y'all, I'm telling you right now that these things are creeping. I just want to be your friend. This is creeping me out. This is like really creepy. It's like hardcore creeping me out. No joke.
Miss Helen was at this lab too. We're close to finding something. I can feel it.
All right. This is like so creepy. Like, it's creeping me out. It's cool, but it's creeping me out. Parasite jelly. At some point, we have to find another vending machine so we can dump some crap out of our inventory. The N-Wave, N-Ray seems to be... N-Ray seems to be doing good work, so I'm not terribly worried about, making the fire, light ammo pistol. Whoop. Almost time for us to take another stretch break. Which is fine. It's about the time that I would stop is when I'll take a stretch break, and then we'll keep going. Alright. Since we've decided we're not going to upgrade our weapons, like, we're gonna tinker, probably, but, like, all of the weapons that we're picking up, for the most part, are, like, we're gonna have to shell out some money to actually tinker up our stuff that we like. And that's fine. Like, that's fine. What can you do, right? That's a 108. How are you doing over here with your armor? 89. That's worth it. What about you, Parvati? 89. Yeah, so I think we're gonna be looking for the elite troop armors. Those are gonna be really good because they have such high. So we're gonna look for those. We'll put the rest of these. Actually, you have to go to our inventory. We'll put the rest of these into junk. Under troop helmet, spatial acuity sensor apparatus. This is actually a, this is a unique. Whoa. While we're fighting stuff, this is actually going to be really good. Perception +1, more interactable range, and more headshot / weak spot damage. Early models indicated a speaker that would emit, "Look at that," at loud decibels. This feature has been disabled. Yeah, we're going to swap that out for our Joliker hat for now, because we don't necessarily need that while we're murdering things. But that's actually really good. It is definitely getting a little bit on the toasty side. I might turn up some of the fans, too, when I take my stretch break. Oh!
I can hear you out there. If you still possess the majority of your mental capacities, please locate the test room through the lobby and to the left. You'll see me through the glass.
Okay. I'll get there. There's stuff for me to loot, so I gotta I gotta do that first. You understand. You understand. Looting must always occur first. What do we got? Hack 65. Review recent appointments. I'm so glad I put those points into hack. That makes my life so much better. I mean, obviously, we still have these moments of like 105 and stuff like that, which is just rude, but yeah. Okay. Recent appointments. Name Miss Ruth Bellamy. Stage name Halcyon Helen. Description Lab Tour. Name Administrator Ludovicio. Description Product Presentation. Okay. Cleanup request. Hello. I'm so sorry I haven't had the chance to get your name yet and update the terminal. When you have a moment, could you bring a mop to the lobby? Dr. Blossom seems to have had a rather rough night and spilled some coffee on the floor. Thank you. Alright, next. What in blessed corporate law is all that commotion down there? I don't believe the rocket fuel combination distillery mixture was scheduled for another week. Could someone please inform me as to what the racket is all about? You better have a damn good reason for interrupting my meeting with the administrator. I expect a full explanation and apology within the next 15 minutes or people are going to start losing jobs. Okay. Obviously, something has occurred here. There's aggro things. So there has been an incident. It's my favorite, one of my favorite things from Gorgon. Figure out a name for it that is not something so horrible as something as like the incident. The name we have chosen for it is the incident. I love it. All right, those vending machine, so we can. I could just buy another set of armor for them, but like, meh. I don't want to buy things if I don't have to. Mag to zap. I don't know if I have any of those on me. Alright, sell. Well, actually, we don't need to do that. We can just go. Alright. That's true. That's true. Alright. Other thing. Well, there's people alive in there. Alright. What's up?
How in the aether did you get in here? You're not a Rizzo's authorized. Oh, void it all. What does it even matter now? What do you want? Speak up and quickly if you will.
Lie 105. Surprise inspection! I'll need a walkthrough of the facility and access to your computronic systems. I'm investigating Halcyon Helen's murder. Was she here recently?
You do know that Halcyon Helen is a fictional character portrayed by the late actress, Ruth Bellamy, yes? One can't be too sure with so many simpletons around in the day-to-day. Regardless, I am not at liberty to divulge such information with non-employees or personnel lacking security clearance level Spectrum Orange. Of course, if you were to say, contract your services to me, I suppose I could grant you clearance enough to answer your murder-related questions, Ms. Inspector. You see, I've found myself in a bit of a pickle. Some of my lab techs have turned rather aggressive following a recent experiment gone awry. Hence why I've barricaded myself in the lab.
Didn't see any hostiles on my way here from the entry door. You could make a run for it.
And lose my life's work? You want me to just burn my lab and my entire future to the ground over one experiment that's gotten rather out of hand? No, I think not. We merely need to clean up the mess, so to speak. Reset the lab back to functional parameters.
Clean up? They were human beings. Don't you care about them at all?
Staff can be replaced, you know. Research data? Now that's invaluable.
Don't really like that. What goes on in these labs that would turn your researchers against you?
Oh no. They're quite unaware of their actions, I'm afraid. We're a research and development branch of Rizzo's, focused primarily on the Spectrum vodka line. But the specific research that goes on in this facility is utterly confidential. You understand?
Persuade 105. I'll find out when I hunt through the labs. You might as well tell me up front.
So you've no qualms about snooping through my precious research files.
That is correct.
But will you understand the data once you've acquired it?
Probably.
Essentially, we research new innovations for an array of Rizzo's products. My present troubles stem from one we've just developed. The product's potential for profit is nearly limitless. But I'm afraid explaining the science behind it would far exceed your capability for understanding.
Wow, okay then.
Now, was there anything else?
Isn't there anything you can do to help persuade 65?
Yes. I suppose I should make myself useful. Let me think. Ah, I know. I can remotely unlock the supply closets in the lower levels of the lab. Perhaps you'll find some useful apparatus or two in them.
I can take care of your problem, but I'll need you to answer some questions afterward.
Excellent. You have my gratitude, and soon you'll have my knowledge of Miss Bellamy's recent visit as well. Now, if you'd rather not kill my lab techs during this cleanup, I believe you can dispense a sedative gas from a terminal in the utility room.
These people don't deserve to die, Captain. Let's try using the sedative.
The door to the lower labs is sealed for our safety, so you'll need to take the elevator down. I'll unseal the access hallway for you now. Do take care.
Okay. I am more than happy to, use the sedative. I just have to make sure that I can actually get to it without murdering a bunch of people. So. Utility terminal is literally behind this sealed door, so we're gonna have to go around to get to it, which is garbage. Oh. Rizzo's first product. Before Rizzo was the confectionery juggernaut you know and love today, it was an above-average chemical waste management corporation. Ew. On one otherwise unremarkable day, an employee on the slurry stirring shift leaned a little too far over a chemical vat, dropping a single purple berry that had been hidden in his jacket pocket. Instead of being immediately fired for his hazardous incompetence, the employee was given an ultimatum by his supervisor: retrieve the fallen fruit and stay employed. The employee jumped into the vat, swam for the purple berry, and accidentally swallowed it. The rest is history. After he was pulled from the toxic waters, the stirrer stated that the chemical-coated purple berry hadn't been half bad, before falling into a toxic coma, giving his supervisor the idea to sterilize and adjust the chemical mixture for human consumption. Soon the sour-sweet-coated purple berries were more or less edible, becoming Rizzo's first mass-marketed product, the Purple Berry Bunch. Wow, okay. Alright.
That's awful. Wonder if this poor fella had a family.
What is this? It is glowing. Give it to me. Alright. Alright. Memo, mind the gas canisters. Hello, everyone. This is your friendly custodial staff offering a preemptive apology if the elevator hall is crowded with gas canisters. There are quite a few of them and only one of me, so I'm moving them in loads down to the utility room. Do be cautious. They're filled with a sedative potent enough to put a hungry mama raptidon out. Thank you for your understanding. After work bar meetup. Dear esteemed colleagues, my team and I are all headed to the Grand Colonial's bar this evening for some drinking and fellowship. All real scientists are welcome to join us. You know, the ones that produce quantifiable data and theorems and don't spend their time jabbering over how this lighting on that bottle will increase customer sentiment. Cheers from someone who understands that market researchers aren't real scientists. Shady. Let's throw in some shade. Increase protective measures. Team. As we continue our new round of research into product development, I'm increasing the required safety gear for lab workers involved. As some of you know, a few recent accidents involving subjects have left workers maimed, scarred, and one worker had their left hand permanently discolored to the shade of lime green. Rizzo's Research and Development District Labs is expected to continuously produce revolutionary advancements in the food and beverage industry. These measures will help us in further pursuit of that mission. Dr. Blossom. Alright. So there's an elevator here. I mean, maybe we can stealth past them. The door is barred. Why is this door barred? I can make a run for it? I would rather not kill any of them, if I can help it. Parvati does not want to kill them. I think we're gonna have to kill some of them, though. We're safe. Oh, we've been noticed. I think we failed the thing to not kill any of them. As usual, violence remains a constant solution. Enemy remaining 7. You know what? Absolutely not. I am not going to shoot them. I don't know if my people are going to shoot them. Wait. There's some stairs right there. From upstairs. Let's go back this way. Oh, okay. Those are all barred. I don't think we have... I really don't want to kill them. I would rather knock them out than kill them. My sneak is not very high, so... I don't see a way... Maybe if we go across, can go up the stairs there, and maybe that'll bring us... Because that's where we have to go, and coming from these stairs is going to be easier. Let's go across and see if that's a thing we can do without getting caught. Hi, Mana. I know. Hi, babe. What? Mana. What are you doing? Hi. Would you like me to move Otter so you can sleep in the floof? Look, this is why I got a second floof. Y'all need to adjust to the second floof. Yes. Can you not? Thanks, madam. Alright. We're gonna save as we go. I don't think there's anybody in here. Sorry, Nyoka. There's somebody in there. We're just gonna kind of creep past. We're not gonna worry about... So Mana just knocked the camera down. So I'm gonna need a second so that I can fix it. Oh, because that's what it's like when you stream with cats. Thanks, Mana. I appreciate it. I really hope you didn't break my camera. Yeah, no, I think this is fine. We'll put you back up here. I'm gonna put you down a little bit. Try to adjust you. Oh, be careful there. Like that. Yeah, okay. I mean, that is true. But they don't go over there that often. Like where the camera cord is falling down. Oh, is it a little high? It is a little high. Oh, okay. I'll adjust that just a little bit more, and then there we go. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Uh-huh. I hear you. Well, all right, since I'm standing up, we'll take a minute and we will take a quick stretch break. Okay. Stretch break. We'll be back less than 5 minutes. So get your water, hit your stretchies, and we'll be right back.